I don't think I should rant about this, but
Hello, everyone. So I am here today with Amber. She's not in here yet, and here she comes.
Hello.
And we're gonna zoom out and tell you where we are. But we're not in Boston, but like that's the logo.
Boston adjacent.
Yeah. So do you want to describe where we are? Because I'm gonna mess it up.
So, as some of you may know, I am gluten freedom in my free time.
And when just saying you were gluten free.
I'm gluten free. No, that's literally why I made my derby name. But anyway, so this is the Boston Roller Derby Fort, and today Jake will be learning all about roller derby. I was gracious enough to make him not wear skates just because he has giant feet. So, and we remember how hockey went. I'm still
for sure.
trying to sell those skates, so if you need size 12 hockey skates for more than $12, that is ideal. So anyway, so Jake, let's get it started. Let's meet some of our fellow skaters. Maybe we can chat with them quick, and then we'll learn about the game, and then we will make you work out.
We'll see that.
Yay.
Okay. Hello, we moved places. Okay, so now we're over here and we're in front of a board that we're gonna learn things on soon, because wow, I really never played sports and it's showing. Okay, so we know Amber, she's old news. But we have never met these two. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm Aubrey Trashbird Planets. I skate with the Wickednesses and with the travel team Boston Massacre.
I'm Tara Swift. I skate with the Cosmonauts and the Boston Common.
And Tara Swift is a resident of Billerica.
Yes, I also live in Billerica.
Stop it. Like Taylor, oh my God.
There were 3 of us that lived in Billerica.
That's dangerous.
3 of us that lived
That's
in Billerica
dangerous.
at the same time.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That is exciting. Okay, all right. Those are fun names. I must compliment you on the name choice. Okay, so we have met our 2 wonderful friends that we have here today, and Amber. And so now we're gonna learn how to do something. I don't know if it's gonna be anything that I can do well, but we're gonna learn about it. We've moved in. Go ahead and try to explain something to me.
All right. So roller derby is played with 2 teams.
Okay.
And how this is played is kind of like basketball. You have 5 and 5 on the track at all times.
Okay.
What happens is we have jams. And this is going to sound confusing if you don't like sports, but it's kind of like football where they have plays.
Okay.
So there's like 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, and it starts all over again.
Okay.
What you have on the track is 4 blockers and a jammer. This person, since there's no real ball in the game, is kind of like a human ball.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to explain it.
Awesome.
I found so far. So what happens is these 4 blockers are trying to stop the opposing team's jammer from getting through, and when they do get through, they become the lead. Tweet, tweet, the lead. And then what the goal is now is this person is trying to go all the way around and come back through and pass everybody on the opposite team 1 point per person.
Okay.
And this happens for 2 periods, 30 minutes each, so about an hour's worth of playing.
Okay.
And it keeps going till the end, and you score points. The blockers are playing defense and trying to stop them. And then this person's team is also playing offense, and these blockers will come in and clear them out of the way.
Okay.
So that their jammer can get through. I know that's the most basic way to explain it. There's a lot of strategy. There's a lot of like special moves that you can do and plays. But the gist of it is these 2 people are human balls and they're trying to score points.
Okay. Simple enough when you explain it like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the other part of that when defense is this person's job as a blocker is to try to destroy that person.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
So what else? Do you have any other?
I mean, honestly, I understood most of that.
Basic. I mean,
Yeah.
The hardest part to understand is you have a track. And I try to use other sports analogies. So soccer, you have to play within a certain area the entire time. You can't go off sides or out of play. And then you have lovely officials, and they're scattered around the rink in various points, inside the track and outside the track, and they call penalties.
Okay.
You can't punch somebody in the face. You can't forearm people. You can't kick their legs out from underneath them as much as you might want to.
It's a good rule.
Right. But so their job is to keep us safe and keep the game going.
Okay.
Maybe I can talk about officiating positions. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you interested in that at all?
I mean, you can explain it.
Okay. Cool.
We're here to learn.
Here we go. So ready? I'll bean dip down.
Oh my gosh.
Dip,
And
dip.
come back up. There we go. Okay. Anyway. So like Planets was talking about, the jammer is the ball, but there are a bunch of different referees and officials that are involved. There we go. Oh my God, Adams is a jam ref. Oh, I love that. Okay, so we're just gonna pretend that these are not skaters, these are officials. So what you will have are, you have high fit, thank you. So then you have, let's see, oh wait, too many people now. All right, let me set this up. And
I always feel like there's a million people inside the
then
track.
two, and then we also have our non-skating officials. We have 2 people in the middle usually, and then we have 2 people at the scoreboard, maybe 3, and then we end up having 2 people in the penalty box.
doing things.
There we go. Yeah. So you get all this outside coverage. So these are the outside pack refs. And what they do is they watch the outsides to make sure that if the ball goes out of the court, that it re-enters properly.
That is a human.
It's me. So when little baby Freedom decides to take the in and gets knocked way into the inside because she's small, that's where referees kind of look. So the outside pack refs, they all kind of skate. There's different styles, but they kind of follow the pack around as it travels.
They're not playing though.
They're not playing.
They're
no,
just
They're just watching.
Okay.
things. So because the pack could go like this.
Okay.
It can go real far.
And it
Yeah.
goes all the way around the track. We play all over. So as everything moves
Okay.
up, everybody on the outside
They're gonna
is
be
moving
shifting
up,
a lot.
Too.
and everybody
Gotcha.
on the inside
Is
is shifting
moving up.
accordingly.
Gotcha.
So the people that decide okay, this is the right amount of playing area, because you have to be a certain distance between different players and the other team. So those 2 people that are defining the pack, so it's just the big group of people traveling around.
Okay.
Those are these 2 refs. Usually this person is the head ref, and that's kind of funny because Jeff is our head of officiating. So anyway, and then you have to have somebody counting the points, right? Because these people are doing a bunch of stuff. These people are doing a bunch of stuff. So you have 2 jam refs, and literally their entire job is just to watch the jammer and count how many people's
People
hips
they
pass by.
Oh, okay.
You have to pass by their hips. That's the thing.
What else would you can't?
If I just put my arm in front, that doesn't
It
count
wouldn't
as a
count.
point.
Okay.
My hips have to pass
Pass
their
by.
hips.
Okay.
So yeah. And you have to
Okay.
be upright, inbounds, and it has to be legal.
So you can't slide in front of people.
I mean, to a degree, yes, but.
I mean, you can't lay down on the ground and slide yourself forward.
No. Not on purpose. Yeah, not on purpose.
Okay.
So then on top of that, you got people tracking penalties in the middle and doing paperwork. You got people operating scoreboard. You got people timing penalties, making sure people are getting out on the right times. It's a lot of moving parts. So.
Interesting. There's a lot going on.
Takes a village.
Apparently.
So anyway,
Okay.
so now that we've done that, maybe we can. You have any questions, or do you want to run some drills?
I'm just gonna follow your lead and we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Pray for- What we are going to go over is how to whistle and how to time a jam. So, like Planus was saying, each half of Derby is made up of jams. Each jam lasts anywhere from 2 seconds to 2 minutes. So the person that gets out of that big group,
the jam is just them trying to get through.
Yeah.
Once
So
they're
the-
through, the jam is over.
No. So once they get through their lead jammer, they can decide how long that part of the game goes.
How long
Like
they're
that
ahead.
play, how long that play goes. It's like football. You know how they each have the plays that you have to film?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that. So the person that gets out of the pack first can decide if they want to
Decide
stop
what?
it. If they want to stop the whole thing, they can tap their hips and call everything off.
And everything will stop.
Everything stops just because they're in charge.
Why would they want to stop though?
Think about it. If you have somebody else coming up that's trying to get points, you can stop it right before they're able to get any points.
Because once they pass you, they
Once
get a point.
pass, yeah. So if
Okay.
you call it off beforehand.
Okay.
So,
All right.
all of that to say is that it's really important to know how to time a jam and how to properly use
They
stopwatch.
really do be skating.
Yeah.
They really
They're
do.
skating. This is what we do. It's like NASCAR, but it's
Ready?
people. So, Jake, so you have 30 seconds between jams, and what you'll do is you will, let's say it's
Are they gonna do
beginning.
something Sorry, continue.
We can. So I'm gonna show you how to start. Okay, this is how you start a game. Okay. You can do it. They're literally skating with it. Okay. And that makes everything stop. All right, ready? So it's a 2. Try it. Ready?
I don't want to do it.
Do it. Ready? They stop.
This is like a bad choir rehearsal.
It's a bad choir rehearsal.
Okay.
All right, try it.
So they're going again.
Yeah, they're going again. Try it again.
I'm just gonna. All right.
Oh, let them go.
Oh, this is fun to come around the corner.
I don't know.
Yeah, have them come around the corner first.
Is that good?
Yeah, that was good. Oh my
Thank you.
God. He got
Thank
it
you.
on
I'm
the
a
first try.
natural.
Do it again.
I'm a natural.
Do it again.
I do it again.
Yeah, do it whenever
I
you
didn't know they
see
were gonna
fit.
go.
Yeah, they're gonna come around the corner. Yeah.
Okay. I'm afraid.
Do it.
What can I say? What
Natural.
can I say?
Natural. So then, if the jam is being called off, so if the scoreboard hits 2 minutes, or that lead jammer like stops everything by tapping their hips.
Okay.
If they stop it, then because say they get tired or they're getting stuck, or they can
Sure.
stop it
Like
for
me.
50 million seconds.
Entire part is like me.
If they tap their hips, it's the jam ref's job, or yeah, it's usually the jam ref is the one who's going to call it. And what they'll do is,
Stop it.
and it stops everything. We love the refs. We love the refs. We love the refs. And if you're on the outside, like I usually am, and you have to like indicate that the jammer's trying to like call it off, if they're way out there, I have to jump and I have to tap my helmet like that.
On.
Yeah, I have to like,
This game is metal.
it's metal.
This game is metal.
All right, so let's practice some whistling. So
Okay.
you're going to tell us different things to do. So
I only learned those 2 things.
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so you can. How about this? How about we do? We'll start with plow stops in the whistle.
Okay.
So you're gonna say plow stops, and then you're gonna say transition. There we go. See? Yeah.
Okay.
So here, plow stops and transition,
I'm just saying those 2 words.
like
Those
whistle.
phrases.
So it'll be like this. Here, I'll demo. Ready? All right. All right. So they skate. Plow stops. I don't know. Or stop with the whistle. Something like that. Yeah. So like they start, so ready, like, and then they'll start skating, and then when they tweet, or when you tweet, you
Okay.
can say right plow, and they'll do a right plow stop.
Do I do that after or before the whistle?
Whistle, then you say it.
Oh, well, you just did it before.
Well-
You did it before.
Pick it. Which one do you want to do?
I think after makes more sense.
Okay, then do it after. Perfect.
Okay,
Okay.
you're gonna have to run me the roads.
All right. So here, I'll tell you
Stop and
one.
go along.
Yeah, you're making them stop and go. That's the point of Derby. Derby
but
is all
that's
stop and
so
go.
much
It's
work.
Boston traffic on skates. All right, ready?
It's kind of funny. That's a good one.
Left plow. There we go. Look at that. See? They did a plow.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, let's do a hockey stop. All right, so ready? So do the tweety whistle. Do the tweet.
Oh.
There we go. All right, hockey stop. Whistle.
Oh.
When you want them to do it.
That's the sound my mom's car made when I got hit.
So in roller derby, we need a way to communicate with our teammates very clearly and efficiently. So one of the ways we do that is by calling out lanes on the track, which basically is splitting the track into 4 sections and communicating which section the jammer is in at any time. So we start with the inside of the track. This would be called lane 1. This would be called lane 2. The other half of the track, this would be lane 3. And the far side of the track would be lane 4. The reason we would need this is if we were tracking a jammer, and the jammer's coming up, I would want to be able to tell my teammate, jammer's coming up in lane 3, lane 2, lane 4. Like that.
Yeah, I do. No, don't worry.
So oftentimes in our warm-ups, we'll practice those lateral movements, which is what we call moving from one lane to the other. And we'll do that just by calling out the numbers and practicing quick and swift movements from one lane to the other. So we could do those sort of warm-ups now if you want.
That's all I can think of.
What, like the jammer's the golden snitch?
Yeah, pretty much.
Another part of our warm-ups is to do ladders. And the reason we want to do this is to warm up our feet, our ankles, and to work on our agility. Jammers, especially on the track, need to be able to move quickly and change directions very quickly. Good jammers, you never see where they're going because they're moving their feet so much. So we'll run through some of our ladder drills, and Jake can follow along with us. Okay, so the first one, we're just going to step through the boxes, like we call this like quick feet. Which is just like our lateral movement on the track to warm that up. Yeah. Next we'll do a karaoke or a crossover style. Next we'll do how about in and out. This one helps us work on our balance. So in and out. In and out.
I'm not doing it right. And that was a simple thing.
How about like up, back, back?
I always do this up. This is why I'm doing country line dance.
So this one we just go up, one box, 2 boxes, and back one. Up 2 boxes, and back. So this will work on using our edges. So then one roller derby, so one roller derby.
I think it's different when you have skates on.
It's just like, yeah.
Touch your toes.
Yeah, so this there's another one that we do that's really important too. You can do all these things on skates, but you have to have a lot of control when you do it. So one that we do that's really fun is you step in. I don't need my mouth guard for this one. When we're here in a good derby form, skate comes up, we go down, we come up.
Yeah.
Up. We do that all the way forwards and backwards. The really big tip for this one, especially for over 5'5", is to keep your legs bent. And it's all about holding your core in.
She's not even touching the ground.
Yeah.
How was that?
And our warm-ups for most of our 2-hour practices are about 30 minutes. Between laps forward, laps backwards, stops, footwork, basic blocking drills.
That's just the warm-up.
Yeah, I'm usually like sweating by the end of warm-ups, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, I did a bunch of stuff. Like,
And then how long is a normal, like,
2 hours.
practice?
yeah, 2 hours and 2
That you're actually doing stuff?
Yeah. Full time. 3
And
days.
if you're on multiple teams, it can be 4 to 5 hours on Sundays, and then an additional 2 hours, 2 days a week. Our life is
Scrimmages.
roller derby. It's a cult.
Yeah. Plus tournaments, like officials, you'll travel. There was one season I got invited almost every single weekend to do a game in New England.
Yeah, the travel teams are the same way. I think one of my seasons we played 21 games. It's like football. So
Yep.
we play sometimes even more, sometimes we're playing 2-3 games a weekend.
I'm going to a tournament and I think I'm doing like 6 or 7 games, something like that. 8
Which
games.
is 8, 9, or
Yeah.
12 hours on skates or both.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Alright. Cool. So maybe we can do some jam starts and I can show you what to do.
All right. Oh, I just, okay. 5 seconds. It's a long time.
What just happened? I got through.
And there's normally 200 people.
All fighting at the same time.
That's like a big cat fight over a human ball. That's wild. 5 seconds.
It's a very dynamic game.
It's a lot to remember.
It's a lot happening at all times.
Exactly.
Dogs to help you from that game.
Okay.
And then our camera's coming. Camera in the middle. Hold. Hold. There we go. You want to be the brace and you want to hit really hard?
Woo! Yeah.
Okay.
You're really gonna
Put your arms here.
This is either gonna go great. Alright.
This is either gonna go great or horrible. All right. Here we go. All right.
Yep. You can use that.
So Jake, what did
Yeah.
you think of
Okay.
your, I mean, it wasn't like full roller derby, but
No.
what did you think about your little like taste into roller derby?
I mean, just the taste was a lot. There was a lot going on, and I can definitely imagine the amount of work that goes into it. And like how, I forget who said it, but one of you was like, yeah, roller derby's our life. Like that's, it just eats your life. And like, I can imagine, I guess. No, but it seems really cool. I'm not a fan of getting injured voluntarily, but like.
That's
We
why
usually
it's
try to avoid
fishy.
it.
No, I know, yeah.
You just watch other people do it for entertainment then.
I see, that's my taste.
The RD is always looking for new friends to help us with being skating officials or non-skating officials if you don't want to put skates on your feet.
We're also hosting our second tournament this year called Lobster Roll. I believe it
I've heard about
starts
that.
on the 14th of March. Then we have games April, May, June, and potentially this fall as well. But if anybody checks out bostonrollerderby.com, they get information on the teams, the officials, our schedule, volunteering, everything.
All of their information and you guys have social medias, right?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, we
I'm
have
sure you did.
remember we were watching some of the feeds and you were like, oh my god, their social media is so good when you were doing the research.
Oh, I think so,
Yeah.
yeah. So all of their stuff will be in this shot and the next shot. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely check them out. Like I was talking about, my parents went and watched a game and they said it was very cool. So now I have to go and watch one because
now
it
you
sounds very
understand
cool. Yeah, at least a little bit. I can kind of realize what's going on. Maybe with 10 people, it's going to be a lot more like, whoo. But
Watch the stripy people, watch
Yeah.
the Jake.
Totally. And when you
Yeah.
come to our games, we have skaters that aren't skating walking around who can sit down with you and explain the game to you.
So they have
Actually kinda
signs.
cool.
They have little signs.
It's kinda
Ask me about
cool.
roller derby.
They look like little Sims. They're walking around. It's so good.
We love when people come to our games who've never seen a game before.
they need
We
those
wanna
in
tell
all
them all about
sports.
it.
They need those in all sports. Okay.
So, this has been Jake's Rants and Raves. I finally got the kid to do roller derby. I didn't get him on skates, but I did get him on hockey skates one time. So
Yes.
That was good. That was a
Yes.
start.
Sure, there's plenty of flashbacks to that episode. Good. But
Wait, is this like real ice? Jake, it's synthetic ice.
it's chemical.
It's chemicals.
Okay.
Anyway.
So this has been Jake's Rants and Raves. Thank you again to you
Thank you
guys
for coming.
joining. Oh, anytime. That was fun. Yeah. So that is all. Peace out. Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
We're about to.
You look, everywhere,
Ready?
there's no
Okay.
heart, there's no heart.
You done?
Get a run home to. Okay.
Hello, Jake's Rants and Raves viewers.
I don't like how this is framed.
Can someone pan the camera to the right?
Thank you.
Your right, not ours. All right. I'm gonna be late for rehearsal, but I don't care. I have 10 minutes. That's all. I'll be fine. Hello.
Delta Dawn, what's
Delta
that
Nu?
flower you have on?
Delta.
Could it
Delta Nu
be
isn't
a
a song.
faded rose from days gone by?
Your hair feels dead. Sorry. Hello, Jake's Rants and Raves viewers. We're here again in a little bit of a different setting. We're not in the normal studio. We're in the mini studio, but no big deal.
No, we're not. We're in Narnia.
Okay.
Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Everyone.
us. So, you just watched us sign off Rants and Raves at the end of that last episode, and I'm sure it was a great time and you enjoyed it. We're back again because we had news for you that we wanted to share with you, the viewers. You just watched the last episode of Jake's Rants and Raves. which is like kind of sad news, but like I'm not gonna be sad about it. So would you like to explain the reasoning why that you just watched the last episode? Conversation.
Okay, well, so Jake is in his senior year of high school,
Of
which
life.
we have feelings about, but it's a thing called compartmentalizing. So we're just gonna put those in a box and we're just gonna slide her off to the
Away.
side. So between that and a little thing called senioritis, and also the fact that I am moving on from Billerica Access Television in my current capacity, I'll still be, in Billerica because Leslie Knope loves this silly little town. But anyhoozle, that is why we are wrapping this up. We have officially had more seasons than a Friends spin-off series. So
You're right.
I know, right?
So I was going to talk about that. So that's the reason the episode you just watched was only 20 minutes long. It's because we're doing this little wrap up. The following month, so this is airing in March. So the following month, so April, you guys are going to get a nice little series recap. It'll probably be, 5-10 minutes long. It's not a big thing, but we're gonna take a little walk through all the moments we've had on Rants and Raves, because there's been literally plenty. Oh my gosh, I've learned how to knit. That was the very first episode, was knitting. I learned yoga. I made sushi without washing my hands. I made a puppet.
You made a puppet.
I did so much on this show.
You made cornbread out of an easy bake oven, pretty much, with your mom.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like
This is wild.
there were so many more ideas that I have to do on the show, which is kind of sad. But I realize I can mess with Jake from afar, which is one of my favorite things. It's a really good. I love long cons and I love pranks. So I will be messing with him. I might be filming some stuff on occasion for my own, channel and stuff. But anyway, this has been Jake's Rants and Raves.
It has
We're
been.
so grateful for your viewership and your support. Please, please, please continue to support Access Television so that way kids like Jake can be better producers and
They can go off the rails like me.
And not use a lens cap as a dissolve for post-production.
Hey, whatever
It
works,
works,
works.
I know.
Okay?
But anyway.
But, like Amber said, this has been Jake's Rants and Raves. And we will see you all. Oh, I can't leave with that. I can't leave with that.
We'll see you on the internet.
The flip side. No, we need to refilm that. Are you ready?
Yes.
This has been Jake's Rants and Raves. Thank you for watching. Feel free to rewatch any of the episodes at any point on archive, on YouTube, on Instagram, and the Facebook will still be there forever. And that's it.
Yeah, and if you have any suggestions for how I can mess with Jake, send them my way.
Yeah, she'll still accept those.
I will.
But thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Love you. Be kind to yourself.
That was so depressing.
Sick. Woo! All right, got him.